everyone. Today for this yoga tutorial, we're going to work on headstands. Again, this is an advanced practice, so I do recommend please have some yoga experience before attempting. But let's go ahead. If you are someone who's been practicing, maybe you just need a few tips to get into that pose. We're going to learn to do a supported headstand with our elbows. And what I tell students with this is I do not put a lot of weight on the head. I put most of my weight on my elbows. So I feel that there are those teddy bear types where you put your head down, you balance with your arms, you get your legs, you go up. This is something that I personally find a little dangerous for working with students. I've found their necks can twist and things if they fall out of the pose. So I prefer to teach a supported headstand, and so we're going to start with lacing up our fingers. So just lace up your hands. Place your hands behind your head, and all you're going to do, you're just sitting knees together. You're just going to push your head back into your hands, open your chest, let your elbows open. Just feel the weight of your head supported by your hands. So I want you to keep feeling back. We're going to lift the back of the neck, lengthen it long, and squeeze our elbows in. And just feel your elbows kind of squeezing in on your head, okay? Then you're going to just open your elbows just a little bit so they're shoulder width apart. So if I squeeze all the way in, my elbows are a little too close. I'm going to squeeze them in so they're just shoulder width. And then just watch this action I'm going to lift my shoulders and push up. So just without even going upside down, just see if you can raise those shoulders up, kind of past your head, okay? That's the feeling you're going to have. So I'm going to show from the back. You're going to be, when you get upside down, you're going to be pushing, opening those elbows just a little bit, and then pushing up with the shoulder blades. So you're supporting yourself with your upper back and shoulders, okay? So you want to keep very little weight on the head. When you go upside down, you want to feel most of the weight in those elbows, okay? So what we're going to do first here, keeping those hands behind our head, chest is open, breathe in. We're going to lengthen our spine, tuck the chin, pull the elbows in, curl the spine down, place your elbows down, and then feel the top of your head down. Now push with your hands, your shin bone, and your upper back until you can feel kind of that press up. So even here, I'm pushing away, rounding from that upper spine. Then I'm going to push my head back into the hands where I've cupped those hands. I'm going to tuck the toes, walk the feet in, and I want to walk the feet in until I'm just on the tips of my toes. At this point, you should be able to start to lift your legs, maybe pull the knees in, maybe push them straight up. And that's kind of the best approach I've found for a safe headstand practice. And when you're ready to come down, you want to always bring your feet back the way you started. You don't want to flip over in a headstand. So I know this is just a few little tips. You may not get it on that first try because there's a lot going into play here. Even just getting those feet lined up. So if I try to do a headstand, say I set everything up, but my legs are back here, I'm not going to be able to just pull up. I'm going to be stuck back here. So I have to be able to walk my feet up till my hips are in line with my head there, okay? So one thing to work on if you're not quite there, if your flexibility hasn't allowed you to line things up just yet, start with just elbows right under your shoulders. Start with dolphin pose and just work on in dolphin, walking those feet up till your hips are over your shoulders. So back here, even if I'm trying to do a shoulder support and I kick up, boom, I'm just down. I'm going to fall back. If I get up here, hips over the shoulders, now I can take it right into the pose, okay? So just noticing that, noticing how, it's all about that alignment, okay? So for safety with yoga poses that are more advanced, when you get that proper alignment, it's just natural. You feel good in your body. Don't force anything. Let yourself breathe. Every time you come up from that headstand, turn your head side to side. Just roll that chin around side to side. So I encourage you, before you worry about getting up, worry about that alignment. Just feeling that push through the elbows so you can really support yourself through your upper arms, through your back, so there's not a lot of weight on your head and neck. We want to always be safe with our head and neck. So I hope this was fun for you. Another tip, I am outside, so I didn't do this today, but if you're new to this, I recommend having a wall in front of you when you're practicing. So maybe the wall would be right here. So as I'm going up, that way if I press up and I were to accidentally about to flip over, my feet would hit that wall, boom, and I could kick myself back down. Again, just because when we're on our neck, it's not the safest to just flip over, unless, of course, that's something you're intending for. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little tutorial, got some tips from that. And, of course, it's going to take a little practice, but you got this. Hope to see you soon, and I hope to send some more tips for more advanced yoga soon. Bye-bye.